Hey gang, the servers are back online, so we'll get the stream restarted here in a second. Alright, just making sure that we're fine in terms of audio on both YouTube and Twitch. And then we'll get back into it. And it looks like they have also fixed the issue with the warbands, so we can explore that. And I went ahead and checked some other things out as well. Alright, welcome back to the stream, everyone. So unfortunately Blizzard decided to take down the servers in the midst of my last stream, and so these servers are now finally back up, and they've also seemed to have fixed the issue. At least they've made the warbanks live again, so we can take a look at that. If you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. First of all, thank you to everyone who's watching live, as always. But if you're just joining us, essentially on the previous stream, like literally that started like 2 hours ago, what we did was we logged on. We went through some of the add-on updates, some of the bugs that are commonly happening. How long it takes to log in for the first time. I know Blizzard said that it can take as long as 20 minutes. It didn't take me any measurably more time than other logins. That may just have to do with my ping and with my PC though. So maybe it will feel longer for some of y'all out there who either have a better internet connection or located closer to your servers, or just have fewer add-ons that are like slowing down the works. I think part of the reason why it's taking a little bit longer to log in right now as well is because none of the add-ons are really, a lot of the add-ons either aren't updated or aren't optimized. And what I was saying on stream earlier is that it looks like the Curse Forge servers are also slammed, so the update all button doesn't seem to be working, but generally if you manually click the update button for most add-ons, it will update after a couple of chances. So hopefully that helps some of you who may be struggling with add-on updates. All right, we went through basically the patch features. If you want a more in-depth look at that, check out my stream from Monday. We went through feature by feature and covered a lot of things on there. We also went through another one of my mess ups with the evoker, where I didn't realize that if you hadn't logged into your evoker prior to the pre-patch, it wouldn't be a level 58 character. Instead, we created the character and it showed up as level 58 on that screen. But since we didn't log in, with the pre-patch, it got converted into a level 10 character. I am going to try and open a ticket, although I doubt Blizzard's going to do anything to help me out there. A couple other things to note and that we figured out on the prior stream is that, first of all, a known bug is that it's that your action bars are going to be disabled. You'll have to come into options and re-enable those. The other thing that we discussed on stream the other day is under the general accessibility tab, you now also have this arachnophobia option. If you're an arachnophobe like me, I'm not gonna lie, this is a feature that I was extremely excited about, because that's definitely, the Nerubian stuff has never been my favorite thing in this game, and given that we have an entire zone in the War Within dedicated to Nerubians, I would much rather fight crabs than our 8-legged friends. I'm not even gonna use the word. It starts with an S. But yeah, luckily that's they've taken all of them out the game, or at least you can toggle that on or off. So just another reminder for anyone else who has that problem like me. All right, now we went through all the currencies. We went through some of the profession changes as well. We went through all the currency changes, and you know where this could be of use, both for gold making and for mount collection, as well as just in general, right? Being able to transfer grateful offerings. This is another currency that I was super excited about being able to transfer, because these can be a bit of a pain in the butt to farm on alts. You need to upgrade, you know, all of your buildings and things like that. Whereas if you can farm them on your main, who may have maxed out the thing on the covenant, if you don't want to do all of these, if you don't want to do all the covenants on one character, you can spread it out over alts, but still have the added efficiency of farming them on the character that has the easiest way of getting the grateful offerings. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, these are a currency that you're sort of time gated and in general are a bit of a pain in the butt to get from back in Shadowlands. You do need them for certain mounts though, and so being able to transfer them between characters is super handy. You should also be able to transfer over infused rubies if that's of any help to you. The only thing that Blizzard had said would be transferable but actually isn't on live servers is the reservoir anima, and I went through earlier on the stream why I think that may be, and hopefully that should be coming in a patch yet to come. All right, the other thing that I actually didn't touch on but is important to note is that they actually gave us a lot more stats on our gear. So if you were to compare all of the gear your character has now to the gear that your character had before the pre-patch, you will notice actually an increase across, I believe, main stat and stamina, I know for sure, and I think on the secondary stats as well. So characters should be a little bit more powerful in that regard. That said, of course, the talent trees have changed a lot, so given the fact that Blizzard hasn't really optimized this version of the game for level 70 characters, it's most of the optimization they're doing and most of the what do you call it, balancing that they're doing is for level 80 characters, you know, when we'll have the hero talents and stuff like that. Different classes and different specs specifically, or different builds may be working better or worse than they were prior to the pre-patch, and your best guide there is going to be checking out the Wowhead guides for, you know, as always, Wowhead has a bunch of handy guides that explain, you know, the new talent systems and new builds that they recommend and things like that, and that would definitely be a good starting point, and I would recommend doing that for most of your alts. I will definitely be doing that for the alts that we're planning on leveling. Anyway, resuming where we left off, first of all, welcome again to everyone who's watching the stream live. Thank you so much. So we have 3 people on Twitch, and we have another viewer or 2 on YouTube as well, so really appreciate you guys being here. If you are watching live, drop a message in chat. Let me know what's up. Let me know if you've logged into the pre-patch yet. What features you're most excited for? Is it the warbands? Is it the war bank? Is it the faction? Is it the account-wide renown? I know that's a feature that I'm super grateful for. I've leveled up. I plan on having at least 35 alts in the War Within, so not having to grind out reputation on all of those characters is definitely a very welcome change in my book. But so one of the first things that we're going to do now is we're just going to be turning in all of these rep items, and my bag is broken again. Jeez. Yeah, the add-ons are definitely having a rough go of it. I think I'm just gonna have to try reloading the interface, although why can't I just show currencies in the bottom bar? Well, I actually like the simple dark theme more, but Better Bags is not. As usual, it can't be an Adrel Show stream unless we have a bunch of interface issues at some point in the stream. Though this time around, I feel like it's not my fault, right? Like, there's a new pre-patch. Everyone's working on updating their add-ons. It's just part and parcel with having a new patch drop, right? A new version of the game will always cause issues with add-ons. We do have to say farewell, unfortunately, to Addy Bags, which honestly, if I could only pick one add-on, ooh. In terms of like pure interface add-ons, because in terms of like gold making, the add-ons would definitely be Craft Sim and then probably Trade Skill Master and Auctionator. Like those are the three. I don't know which of those three I would pick. If we were playing classic WoW, it's Trade Skill Master hands down. It's just Trade Skill Master hasn't really been optimized for Dragonflight and onwards, and it doesn't seem like they're going to be making too many changes for the War Within either. All right, that doesn't seem to have fixed it. Let's see which of our add-ons are out of date that may be causing the issue. My worry is that if I disable all add-ons that aren't updated, we may have some issues with some of the other add-ons that we would expect to have. Let's just turn off, I guess, all right, let's switch off the ones that we definitely don't need. Eye level we want. Openable. Secrets I can take or leave. Shadowlands ideally I would want, but it's fine if it's not updated. And openable, we have our little openable add-on here. BOE better. Sort, Dragonflight, and crafting we do want on. Alright, so let's keep those on and let's see if that fixes our interface issue. I don't think the plugins should be causing much of a problem, but this is what pre-patch day looks like. A lot of tweaking add-ons and figuring out which ones are updated and which ones aren't. And I see we have someone else who joined us on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. If you're watching live, please do drop a comment in chat. Let me know how the pre-patch is treating you. I actually don't know if the pre-patch is even live for EU players yet. I play North American realms despite the fact that I live in an EU-friendly time zone. And that's just because that's where all my progress is, and Blizzard hasn't given me a way to convert things over. But if they did, I would seriously consider it, because it would definitely be a lot nicer to play during peak times. At least I think it would be nicer. I feel like that's one of those things that like I think would be nice, but actually may not be all that it's cracked up to, because we may have queue times and things to deal with if I was playing on peak times, or just a harder time finding rares and things like that, I suppose. All right, hopefully this should be the last interface reload that we need to do. Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't, because Trade Skill Master requires us to reload in any case. Annoyingly, our bag, even better bags, is not working. It was working before. I may just try reinstalling better bags. I wonder if that'll fix it. Or let's see if there's like a beta version or something. You know, it looks like actually better bags isn't even updated at all for. Let's try reinstalling it and let's see if that fixes it. I remember seeing on Reddit that there was another add-on that was optimized for the pre-patch. I just don't remember which one it was. Let's see if we can't find another add-on. I do need to find a new bag add-on at some point in any case, because better bags I'm not a huge fan of. Does this do the categories? Okay, it looks like this Baginator does do categories. All right, let's maybe test out Baginator. It's updated to 11.0 as well. So we may have found our new bag add-on, and then we don't have to deal with better bag. Jesus Christ, why is? Oh, we don't have this box checked. That's why it's glitching out on us. That's why it's throwing this error. All right, let's switch off better bags and let's reload the UI and see how Bagnator goes. And if you guys have any add-on recommendations that you think I should be using that I'm not, please let me know in the comments or chat. Bagnator, category groups, boom. Okay. Okay, I like this more. I like this more. Bag slots, all characters. Oh wow, so we can see inventory for other characters. That's kind of handy. I mean, Altaholic does that already, but not great. We can access our bank and our guild bank. I like this. I am digging this. Search everywhere. Okay, that's pretty cool. Customize Bagnator. Yeah, let's see if we can remove some of the padding. Again, I know people just love watching me configure my my inventory, my interface on stream. Show buttons always. Bag columns. Let's do more columns and let's. Oh, and it's updated for warbands, warbanks. I guess warbanks. I don't want any UI spacing is the point here. No, we don't want it to lock windows. Recent character tabs is whatever. Remove borders, hide icon background. Let's take the transparency down. I basically just want something that looks and functions exactly like Better Bags does, to be honest. Flash duplicate items. Icon corners. What are icon corners? Oh, that's kind of cool. I can select what I want, like where I want to put the status of each of these things, which is kind of cool. Auto open bank, crafting window. Oh, this is all right. I'm not gonna spend too much longer on this. I'll probably mess around with this later on, but for now it does what we needed to do. Can I? I'm just trying to see if I can reduce the padding between. All right, show buttons, back columns. How do I reduce the number of rows though? Oh well, it will take me a little bit of time to get used to this new add-on, this new interface. In any case, what we're now going to do is test out just exactly how well. I can actually disable this add-on. We're going to test out exactly how well this whole renown thing is going to work. And why is TomTom disabled? Pray tell. Pray tell. Why is... It's one thing after another, really. It's one thing after another, but hey, this is an authentic pre-patch experience for everyone. If it's annoying you right now, trust me, you'll understand what I'm going through when you try and log into into your characters as well. Because yeah, that's just how pre-patch. That's just how pre-patch goes. All right, why is TomTom's enabled? But for some reason I can't. It won't let me set a pin. Jeez. Okay, where's the chick that we need to turn this into? I think. Is she in here? No, this is that other chick. All right, because basically what we're going to do is we're trying to max out. All right, let's get serious now. What we're trying to do is we're trying to max out the renown for all of the Dragonflight factions, and we're going to do that by using up the items, the like different dirt farming items that you get for each of the factions, right? So you have we have these ones, right? For the centaurs, you have the centaur hunting trophy. For the Dragon Scale Expedition, you have the Dragon Isles artifacts. For the Tuskar, you have the Sacred Tuskar totems, and then you have the Titan relics as well, right? The reason that we saved all these to turn them in during the pre-patch, as in now, is A, because we have these buffs up that give us 50% bonus reputation, so we'll get more reputation for each turn that we do. The other reason is that now factions are account wide, right? They're warband wide, which just means they're account wide, and so basically now we can use up these items on these other characters and have it not only max this out, but we can also max out the number of Paragon caches we get, right? So here already for the Tuskar, we've unlocked one of these bags, right? And when we fly over to turn in these items, we'll pick up those first, and then we'll turn in the rest of these quests as well. And one thing to note though is the bonuses, like the benefits that you'll get from the reputation, you will only be getting on like the quest reward items. You will only get on the first character that completes any of the reputation stuff. That may or may not be relevant. I believe most of the rewards should be warband transferable though. So what we're going to be doing is, since we have a bunch of characters that we need to level up in any case, we're going to actually be completing, like the Maruk Centaur. We'll complete the quest line on one of our alts who's at level 60 and who we're planning on leveling up to level 70. The other reason we waited until the pre-patch to do this is that they nerfed the amount of experience required to level. So compared to prior to the pre-patch, post pre-patch, it takes 80% less time to go from level 60 to 70, which is amazing, right? And so my thinking is just, we'll two birds, one stone, right? We'll not only max out the reputations that we want, but we'll also level up characters while doing that. And the other thing we need to do is pick up all the different recipes. We are currently on my tailor. I picked up the recipes from that we unlocked for the Valdraken Accord, but we still need to go pick up the other recipe, like the ones that we have for the others, right? Ally of the Flights. Okay, there we go. Boom, 30 renown. Let's go. Loving this patch already. The fact that the servers went down aside, but that's again to be expected, right? What did we unlock? We unlocked. Well, we picked up this recipe, and we learned that already. I think we have the first craft bonus for that, but we're maxed out on tailoring, so we don't care about that anyway. And okay, we have these items on deck. It looks like they actually auctioned for quite a bit. Otherwise, I was gonna test out how things work with the BOE items, but we won't bother doing that now. We may do that with some of the crafted gear though, because that's the other thing we want to do today is we want to craft up a bunch of gear and post it up. But in any case, we can pick up a 395 item infusion, I guess, on one of our characters. We'll see who needs an eye level 395 item. I think the base sparks themselves give you a higher eye level than that, so that's not super interesting. But we have the Ally of Dragons title that we've unlocked. Boom. So that's showing up for us. How do I... Why is... Oh god, the interface issues. Oh god, the interface issues. No. No, stop. Jeez. I just want to select the title, for Christ's sake. Because of the fact that I'm extremely excited that we have finally unlocked... we've finally unlocked the Personal Crafter and Merchant Artisan titles. So you know I'm putting this on all my bankers for sure. But also all of my crafters are probably going to get Personal Crafter. Super excited about that. The reason for that, we covered it earlier on the stream, but I feel like I should just rehash things for anyone who's just joining us. And if you are just joining us, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for watching live. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you're just as pumped for the pre-patch as well as the expansion as I am. And if you are, let me know in the chat if you're watching live, or drop a comment. Let me know what your favorite feature of the pre-patch is going to be. We're going to be getting this achievement today, the Popular Around the Isles, by maxing out all of our reputations. Now, oh, interface issues, always fun. In any case, the point here is that basically they combine... Huh? Which of my characters was exalted with the Laughing Skull Orcs? Oh, maybe one of my old mains from like back in Warlords of Draenor. That would sort of make sense. Okay. Well, that's something we just learned. So we got to stop by the garrison and pick up that mount as well, since we've now unlocked it, I guess. Yeah, I do kind of wish there was a better way. I may have to check... like through the armory, if I can see when I like all these account-wide achievements that I unlocked, you will have a bunch of them pop up, right? The reason for that is credit is now account-wide. So previously, to get this achievement, for instance, you would have had to have all 55 of these reputations on one character. With the pre-patch, all like credit towards all these achievements is now account wide. Not quite all of them. I'll come back to the one exception, because of course there's an exception, and of course it was the one that I was most hoping would become account wide. But basically, yeah, so a lot of these achievements you'll have pop up for you, and it sort of makes sense, right? If you've unlocked them on one character, it makes sense that you should get them on, like, you as a player accomplish that. It's less relevant on the character. They have kept some character specific. I don't know how many of those they'll be changing as, you know, as the pre-patch progresses, and as far as the War Within, you know, progresses as well. But yeah, so things like, I mean, the Frostwolf Orcs, I guess I have on one of my other characters. So we just unlocked a whole bunch of mounts with this, with this is the point here. But yeah, so these ones are interesting ones, the naval missions, whatever. But I was really excited for the crafting order ones, because across my characters, I've completed more than 500, 1,000 crafting orders, just not on any single character. And so if you have been doing crafting orders across alts, congratulations, you just got 2 new titles. And similarly, there's probably a lot more achievements that we unlocked than the ones that are showing up here. I'm able to scroll a bit further because of this add-on. I would give them a shout out, but I don't know what it's called. I'll probably check real quick. Achievements, no, not achievements reminder. Achievements reminder is handy though, because it'll tell you in every single, every zone that you like zone into. Not champion commander, geez, where is it? All right, I would give them a shout out, but they've made their name too complicated for me to, like, they've not placed it where I would expect to see it. And so if I figure it out, or if you want to know, let me know in the comments or chat. How about that? If you genuinely want to know what add-on that is, I'll look it up if anyone is actually interested in it. Did we turn in? No, we didn't turn in all of our Veldrakon Accord tokens. Let's go ahead and do that, and there we go. Now we're done. Okay, doesn't look like we actually unlocked all that much more for the Veldrakon Accord. I thought there would be some better rewards at the end. Did I miss anything? I guess we do need to pick up Drakewatcher manuscripts at some point, but I'll keep that for later on. All right, let's head over to the Dragonscale Expedition and pick up the rewards we've unlocked there, and then we'll do the same for the Centaurs and for the Tuskar as well. And so actually the fact that all of this credit is now account wide may mean that we actually start doing rares on alt characters. Usually I've only bothered doing rares on my main because of the fact that the credit's only going to come through there. 555,000 health. That seems like I could take him out. I feel like I can take him. What do y'all think? I mean, to be fair, we are on stream, and famously I have a habit of not surviving things that I absolutely should be able to survive if I do them on stream. I'll be honest, the dirty little secret there is that that's sometimes also the case when I'm doing them off stream. I die a lot in this game, and as much as I always think that having played this game for 19 and a half years, I always think that, like, oh, I must be getting better at it, right? It turns out, no, I just find more creative ways of dying, and of messing things up. So always fun to tune into, though. If you're lucky, you'll oh, and we got an insignia, which we can use up, I suppose. Where is our insignia? Why can't I use the insignia? This tool is coming in clutch. This usable items add-on. It is great. I cannot recommend this highly enough. There was a while there where the old version of this that I used, like back in Shadowlands and before that, was broken and no one had made like a replacement for it. And those were dark days, folks. Those were dark days. But we survived. I made it through, and here we are. I came out of it stronger. All right, we're supposed to be making it over to the Dragonscale Expedition Quartermaster to pick up the recipes that we just unlocked. At this point of the game, I'm the completionist in me wants to pick up the recipes for the blue crafted profession gear, And depending on how it works, because right now in the beta, you can actually use the blue profession gear from Dragonflight, and you'll still get the stat bonuses in the War Within. So what that means is if you have a blue, like let's say you have, for tailoring, right? Let's take tailoring as an example. As you can see here, it says +6 Dragon Isles tailoring skill. Previously, it just said +6 tailoring skill, I think, or maybe it always said that. In any case, you will notice that it doesn't say anything about the crafting stats. Oh, jeez. Of course, I pull something when I'm trying to show you guys something in the profession window. All right, there we go. Oh, I think our add-on is still using just dragon flying mounts, which we don't want it to do. Have they? All right, more fun interface tweaks. I don't get why they don't have a summon favorite mount directly in here, unless they do and I'm just dumb. Show reputation detail window. No, I literally have like 4 different mount add-ons, and I'm still not happy with any of them. Is there a simple way to bind summon favorite? Oh, what is going on with my add-on? Jeez. Okay, there we go. Can I not just bind this to a key without having it take up like an action bar space? You know what? We're gonna take a second to Google this. No, I know I can put it on the action bar. Why can't I just bind it as... Why can't I just bind it directly through the interface? Why do I need to like put it on a spell bar? Spell bar spots are precious to me. Can I bind a macro? Okay, let's see if that's there in the key bindings here. And if you know this and you want to let me know in the chat, I would very much appreciate that. Because the sooner we sort this out, the sooner we can get back to actually doing things. I don't think I can directly bind a macro through here. Why don't they just have the option under vehicle control here? At the very least, throw it under miscellaneous, right? They have a dismount button, but they don't have an... I want to use up all the new mounts. We figured out that clearly the for whatever stupid goddamn reason, the Autek mount, the mount that you get for collecting 500 mounts, doesn't have dragon flying enabled, which is just ridiculous, right? Like that's such an FU to mount collectors. But all these other mounts should have them. Who should we hop on? Who's our coolest looking flying mount? Yeah, so this guy here. You get this mount for collecting 500 mounts, right? Which means you care a lot about mounts, and this is one of the few mounts that doesn't have dragon riding on it, which is just goofy as all heck. Jeez, Blizzard, I really hope they get that fixed. It annoys me to no end. It's annoying me to no end. All right, let's do one of the newer mounts that we unlocked recently. All right, this guy can dragonfly, but the freaking Autek mount can't. It's not even an old mount. It's not even like it's from a past expansion or something like that. Like it's a Dragonflight mount and not just some like random like vendor mount or whatever. It's pretty clearly a mount for people who love collecting mounts. I really hope they fix it. I'm gonna stop ranting about that now. How about that? All right, we got a primal infusion on this character. I wonder if that's this is BOP. Does that mean all of my characters have now get a free primal infusion? Precious plans. Okay, let's go ahead and just use up that item because why not? Primal infusion. This is soulbound. In any case, this crafts eye level 408 gear, which is not going to be relevant to anyone in any case, so who gives a damn. Alright, let's pick up, I think we had already gotten Dragon Scale Expedition Reputation on this character maxed out, so probably not going to be anything that we need to buy for this character, at least on here. I guess we can unlock a new appearance if we really wanted to, but do I really care about Relic Handler's Gloves? Nope. No, the very simple answer there is just no. Alright, let's do the centaurs, and then we will do... No, I don't want to... I want to use one of my new mounts. I want to use one of my new dragon riding mounts. Is this... I'm going to find this hilarious if this... Okay. So I guess just none of the Audic mounts are flying mounts. Which is annoying, but not... it's sort of at least internally consistent. Although, to be fair... The 500 mount Autok was the only Autok that could fly, as far as I'm aware. I haven't quite collected all of the Autoks, to be fair though, so there is a chance that the raid one can fly as well, or one of the other ones. Though if they can, I would be equally annoyed about that, to be honest. I feel like there should be something special about the 500 mounts collected mount. Especially since they just gave us like a repurposed model. They didn't even like bother putting together a new model. Don't get me wrong, it's a dope as heck looking mount. I'm super stoked to have it, Blizzard. Please don't take it away from me. But I feel like they could have gone through the effort of making a completely unique model and just making it something super crazy. All right, we are now going to turn in Centaur. Centaur totems, which should be over here. More hunting trophies, and that should give us 500 each, which is nice. Renown 23. Are we? Yeah, we have a couple more of those left to go. 24 is when we get our crafter's knowledge. Although I think we already have some crafter's knowledge that we can go pick up at the NPC over there. Oh, jeez. I gotta be honest, I'm not loving these 3 dots instead. I feel like the question marks was such a hallmark of WoW that it definitely feels like a weird interface change. I do wish, like I like how clean everything looks now, but I think they should have kept the question marks. These 3 dots are just kind of weird. And that may just be me. If you like the 3 dots, let me know in the comments or chat. Get on your horn. Okay, we got a Shikar hunting horn. Binds to warband. Okay, I don't know what this item does. I don't know if it's relevant to anything. I don't know if I'm going to regret completing this quest on this character as opposed to completing on another character. Hopefully that was leatherworking knowledge. Oh. Shikar hunting tactics enabled. What does that do? Did I mess something up? I may have screwed something up. Oh, these are 50. Oh, okay. We can buy more of them for 30. For 30 freaking Dragon Isle supplies anyway, so we won't bother with that now. Okay, this is an epic. This is an epic. We're probably not going to be doing any crafting orders. I'm hoarding Dragon Isle supplies for now, but we'll pick up those recipes at some point. Feathered back. Expert Alchemist's hat. Yeah, so these were the blue items that I was saying. I don't... Oh, these are just for gold? Oh, heck yeah. I'll spend gold. I won't spend as many of the freaking Dragon Isle supplies until we've gotten all of the, like... Yeah, so like this one we'll wait with. Green scales. Ooh, I do want the green scales. But again, they cost Dragon Isle supplies. Once I have all the rewards that I want, like all the cosmetics, then I'll start collecting the recipes because I care slightly more about those. I don't know if there's any mounts that we buy with the... Oh, there is. There's the Lone Niffin one that we buy with Dragon Isle supplies. So we need to save up some Dragon Isle supplies for that. I think we have more than enough across our account in order to get that. But all the same, I'm going to wait until we buy that in order to start spending Dragon Isle supplies on recipes for items that we are almost certainly not going to get crafting orders for now. All right, let's go ahead and learn this. And hopefully we should be able to max out quite a bit of our leather working with the first crafts of these in any case. I mean, Artisan's Metal is just free at this point, I feel like. Corthian Armaments. Do we care which character we load this on? Probably not, right? Ah, it's fine, we can farm. Oh, wait. Requires level 60. All right, we'll send him over to one of the characters that we boost to level 60. I don't think it'll be of much use to our Drac there, but 200 eye level may be an increase for one of the level 60s that we're trying to level up. All right, let's just go ahead and learn our tailoring knowledge here. The bag add-on, I mean, I am going to have to set up custom categories or like download some mods that, download some plugins that sort these things a little bit better, because I don't like having all of my reagents in one combination like this. But this is starting to grow on me a little bit. And if you are watching live or you're watching the video on demand later on, let me know in the comments if you have another bag add-on that you recommend I try out instead. Learning. Okay, let's see what other recipes we don't have rather, that come from factions. This we will buy. Yeah, sorry, that's the other reason we're saving up Dragonflight supplies, so that we can buy more barter boulders. So that we can buy barter boulders and use those to not only get the mount that you get from the barter boulder. That'll be mission 1, but then second is picking up the recipes that we get from that. So probably shouldn't have spent the Dragonflight supplies that we spent earlier, but it is what it is. We are where we are. Not much to be done now. No point crying about it. All right. This one we get from the Tuskar, so we'll go fly over and pick that up now, although we're not going to spend 500 freaking Dragonflight supplies on this. And then one of the other things that I want to do on one of my alts is grind Cobalt Assembly Rep. Since that is also account-wide, we can easily do that on one of our alts that we're trying to level up anyway. And double dip there, where we will not only get Cobalt Assembly Rep unlocked so that we can pick up all of the different recipes for all of our characters, that grinding that reputation gives us, but also we can use that to level up a character. And I think to be honest, I haven't like all of the characters that have leveled up in Dragonflight I've sort of just done primarily through the profession quests, if we're being honest, and I generally try to be. Yeah, most of my alts that I leveled up to level 70 wasn't by any like concerted effort. I didn't really bother questing or like doing dungeons. In fact, I don't even think I've stepped foot in most of the Dragonflight dungeons, which is not something I say with any sort of level of pride. Yeah, we've only done 3 of them, and even these 3, I think I literally did to farm up the... Yeah, these are the 3 that we did to farm up the rings required to get that mount. Sapphire Gem Cluster, that is way too far away for a treasure, and this one is too. Cascade, okay. Well, we can unlock Transmog, so this rare we will bother taking out. Unless they have ridiculous health. Oh, okay, yeah. 555k is I think my guy can handle that. Dreaming Heartbloom, is the Dream Surge active here? Is this the Dream Surge zone? Where is the Dream Surge this week? Maruk Hunt is there. Oh god, the interface issues. Are y'all facing interface issues as well on the pre-patch? The problem with being someone like me who relies on a whole bunch of add-ons for dang near everything in this game is that yeah, each patch can be a little rough until everything gets updated, or you figure out what works and what doesn't work, right? Like that can definitely be a bit of a pain in the butt. All right, where's the new weapon that we just got? Oh, we have a better one-handed. How is this an upgrade? Oh, it's looking at my second hand slot. All right, never mind. That was dumb of me. All right, let's head over to the Iskara Tuskar and pick up all of our reputation rewards and see if there's anything profitable to craft there. While we're on this character, we are also going to craft a whole bunch of bags, by the way, because a lot of people are coming back, and guess what? They all need bags. The other major spike for bag sales, so there should be one now, both in terms of volume and if we're lucky in terms of value as well. I already saw that these bags that we have on these characters what is it, the 34 slot bags or whatever, those have already spiked. They were going for around 1,000. I crafted bags for most of my characters when they were going for like 1,000 gold. And right now they're selling for like 2,500 last I checked. So, and I'm sure that the volume would have gone up as well because players coming back are going to want to get the biggest bags that they can before they start leveling. And so we are going to craft, well, we have a bunch of these bags here, the basic, what do you call it? Wildercloth bags, right? These will sell for, yeah, the prices for these have already gone up. It looks like it's at about 8 gold right now. Not as much as I would have hoped. Hopefully once Remix ends, these prices, the price for this should spike up as well. But these, the Azure Weave Expedition packs, right? First of all, getting them renowned for them is going to be a walk in the park. I didn't stock up on Azure Weave bolts. I may come to regret that because it looks like this price has gone up a bit from about 300 gold to about 540. But what I did do was, never mind, I didn't do that. I thought I bought the awakens that I needed to craft these, and hopefully the awaken prices don't spike too much because I think most players are going to be coming back and like setting characters up for things. I have 9 of these crafted in my guild bank, so we'll post those up. I have 58 of these that we bought and that I just got for like 2 gold a pop. And at 2 gold a pop, it was just easier to buy them as opposed to craft them because my crafting cost is slightly higher than that. But we'll post up those as well. What else do we want to sell? Well, a little bit of everything, to be honest. I think the optional reagents and things like that, like I'm saying, players are going to be coming back, and so they will probably want to optimize their gear if they're trying to do awakened raids, if they're trying to get their like mythic achievements, right? A lot of those achievements are still, you can still get them until the pre-patch. And if you're wondering why I'm flying around like a headless chicken, I'm just trying to find these treasures because I am not maxed out on leatherworking knowledge points for this character. It will not help me with gold making in any way, shape, or form, I don't think. But it's just a completionist in me wants to max out all of our professions during Dragonflight itself. And so, oh, there we go. We got another dragon shard of knowledge as well that we can go turn in for some more knowledge points and for some more, all the things, right? All the things that we want. Ideally, we do want to stack Artisan's Metal as well, although with concentration now, everyone sort of gets to craft items at max quality anyway. Ooh, that's actually an interesting idea. We may take some of the alts that we got to level 60 with the token, like with just the like character boost tokens. We may actually throw Dragonflight professions on them. And we may see how quick it is to get them to the point that they're doing tailoring cooldowns or something like that. Presumably between the knowledge point treasures and then being able to use concentration to guarantee max rank, right? Because they can just hit the vendor to buy, like they don't need to grind renown. So the barrier to entry for a lot of these products has come down like crazy. And so presumably, oh, and we got a second, okay, this one we did hit. We did already claim the Primal Infusion on our main. Okay, I'm a moron. Both Dragon Scale Expedition and the Iskara Tuskar, we already got the Primal Infusion on our main. So I guess all of our alts just get a free Primal Infusion. Admittedly, eye level 408 gear does not mean a dang thing in the pre-patch, right? There's a lot easier ways to get a lot better gear a lot quicker than buying them off of than flying around picking up these Primal Infusions and then crafting things with them. So now we wanted to turn in our totems, and then we needed to collect, okay, I don't know what those quests are for. We needed to turn in our totems and we needed to pick up our little like satchel of goods, right? We have a did we pick up a Paragon chest already? Oh, I guess we did. Oh, that's what this item, jeez, I'm losing it. All right, we got supplies, we got pet battle bandages and polished pet charms for all the good those will do us. This isn't the vendor we're looking for. We're looking for the renowned feller. This guy. I'd like to price your goods. Does he have everything? Because I just want to pick up. Oh no. Okay, that's annoying. He does have all these recipes, but they all cost Dragon Isle supplies. And let me see how many I have across all my characters. I don't think I have that many on characters outside of my main. On my main, I have 8,000. Okay, some of the other characters have a couple thousand as well. And it looks like the character that we boosted to level 70. Okay, I don't think we should have too much of an issue. Although I don't remember how much the Loam Niffin mount costs. I know one of these, I think the Morsel Sniffer costs like 800. So that may be the highest cost. Yeah, that's only 800. Oh, so then maybe we should start spending our Dragon Isle supplies. All right, let's see if there's anything that we really want, like anything that we can move volume with. We'll pick those up. The crafting order recipes, I'm still a little hesitant about spending like the profession equipment. And these epics, very slim chance that we get crafting orders for them. But even this blue crafting gear, although, like I was saying, if the system, if the profession tool system remains the way it is on live War Within, as it is on the beta right now, you can very easily just continue using like the best in slot early on if you don't have a lot of artisan security and you're not going to do sweaty things like me and take a whole bunch of alts through farming up a bunch of treasures and things like that. You can very easily just hold on to this equipment when you're crafting in the War Within, because the resourcefulness, the multi-craft, heck, even the ingenuity will stay on your gear. Because as you can see here, it doesn't say anything about, like, it says that the tailoring skill is specific to Dragon Isles, but it doesn't say like Dragon Isles resourcefulness, right? It just says resourcefulness. I would be surprised if they don't change that prior, like between beta and when it goes live. I doubt it ships working this way, because the whole idea of the War Within professions, I mean, that's why they're not carrying over knowledge points, which I never expected them to begin with. I don't know. Like, I saw some articles about like, oh, they've confirmed that they won't be doing that. I don't get why it would work that way. It never has in the past, right? If you made Gladiator in, actually, I should not speak about things that are beyond my understanding because I don't know much about PvP or PvE content. But my point is, like, it wouldn't make sense for them to give you a huge advantage in the next expansion because you were particularly good at something in the previous expansion, right? Because a lot of players come back for new expansions or you know, haven't caught up or whatever. And so I don't expect it to ship that way. But if it does, then these recipes will be super useful because everyone who's learning professions will want to have these crafted. And heck, if we're putting together, like if we are putting Dragonflight professions on the alts that we're leveling up, we may stick blue gear on them as well. We may stick this blue profession gear on them as well. I mean, why not, right? Artisan's Metal is not worth a dang thing anymore. I mean, it's still worth something, but it's not nowhere near. It's not worth nearly as much as it used to be. So yeah, there's that. All right, did the Dream Wardens have any recipes for us? That should be interesting for us to find out. Cobalt Assembly, Sarlacc Cavern, that will do when we do the Loam Niffin. Aberrus, yeah, those ones we know. Aberrus. I'll get our Academy. Well, we may do this as a follower dungeon at some point, or we'll just buy it off the auction house. I doubt it'll be too expensive. This is also Cobalt Assembly. I think all of these are. This is the Winterpell Furbolg, which is not account wide. Important to note. Tuskar Beanbag. Well, that one, yeah. We'll pick up this. Toys are the one thing that will sell in every expansion, right? Toy recipes are great to have because they're sort of evergreen. Whatever expansion you're in, people are always going to want more toys for their collection. That's just how it is. So we will pick up the Tuskar Beanbag recipe. I don't know if we're going to bother with the finished prototype Regal Barding recipe. We might as well. We're already here. Flying back out to the vendor is going to be a pain in the butt later. So we'll pick up that one. We'll pick up those two. Adaptive Dracothist. Don't know. Haven't decided fully on the blue ones. We may just pick these up, to be honest. All right, let's use our handy dandy currency transfer interface. And we'll just hit here. I don't even know how many of these we need, but the nice thing is I don't need to know because you don't need to log onto the character to transfer it over. You just need to log onto the character that you need the balance on, and then boom, Sherlock lock, boom, it transfers over right away. And now we can buy everything we want. And if we log onto another character that we need them on instead, we can just transfer it directly to that character, which is nice. I think we probably actually do have enough Dragonflight supply. Oh, okay, here we go. Wow, we would need to to gather everything according to all the things. We would need a total of 91,000 Dragon supplies, which is just painful to even look at. Though I think that's because it's counting all of the all of the transmog items and stuff as well that we're not going to be buying, right? Like, I'm probably not going to buy most of these. Like, I'm probably not going to spend Dragon supplies on all of this. Unless I finally lose my mind and decide that I want to collect like every transmog in the game or some ridiculous thing like that. But I figure if I've gotten to that point, like if I've decided to no life it that much, right, that I want to get every single transmog, I don't think that'll be my bigger problem. I'm sure my wife would have left me by then. And I mean, could I blame her, right? Like, just think about how much time it would take to farm up 91,000 Dragon supplies, even in the War Within. So yeah, I think I would have bigger problems than trying to farm up Dragon supplies. All right, let's go ahead and learn these recipes. Then, is there anything that we need to go pick up from the Dream Wardens? We may hop on Remix and play around a little bit there. We wanted to do the War Bank quest. I don't know if Blizzard has officially called it the War Bank on anything. Oh, we have all these quests to turn in as well. But you know what? We may do those on one of our level. We may do that on a level 60 just in case, just on the off chance that there is some experience to be gained from that. Dragon Scale Expedition, the Harbinger. Why did these quests show up on the map but not in my quest log? Waygate Exploration, the Forbidden Reach. Will it show up under Onaran Plains? Is that why? Warbands. Meet together when time needs mending. The Azure Span. Onaran Plains, the Waking Shores. Okay. These are Warband quests. Do they reward any experience? Probably not, but we'll still complete them on one of those other characters instead. I doubt there's anything new on the trainer as well. That probably wouldn't hurt us too bad. All right, let's go turn in our rep items. That was the other thing I needed. That was the whole reason I flew out here to begin with, and I completely forgot about that. They say the memory is the first to go. And my memory has been bad for years at this point, so. So make me happy in my final days. Drop a message in chat. And thank you everyone who's watching live. I really, really do appreciate it. I especially appreciate it when people message me in chat. I'm not above begging, folks. I'm not above begging. I will happily beg for y'all to chat with me. Alright, the community feast is a while away, so we're probably not gonna keep this character logged out here. Why I don't love this I'm not loving the new interface as much as I thought I would, to be honest. Oh, whew. Okay, we've got to pick up our crafter's knowledge. There we go. 10 points of crafter's knowledge. Yes, please. How did I forget that? I am a little bit worried. Let's go through our profession thing and see if there's any other crafter's knowledge that we're missing. I have 3 of these knowledge books? Or did I only used up 1, I think. Because if I can max out leatherworking, I'm excited to do that. Because leatherworking is a bit of a pain, right? The 750 knowledge needed is a lot more than other professions need. It's just because each piece of gear for both leather and mail require 20 points specifically in the thing itself. I'm glad that the war within the talent trees don't work like this. It's not so specific, which is nice. Because the annoying thing is this gives you skill, but I wish that they would at least give us like resourcefulness, and that would make these trees somewhat useful. Because right now all I'm crafting is the PvP gear, and the mats, like using rank 3 mats doesn't cost me a meaningfully larger amount than it would cost me to use rank 2 mats. And so yeah, I don't really know why it doesn't give me resourcefulness by putting more talent points in there. Like, just giving me more skill isn't really something that's super intriguing to me. All right, let's turn in this quest as well. And then have we turned in all of the... I think we may have then turned in all of the... Oh, I guess we still have some Dragon Isles artifacts, but I think we picked these up along the way. The barter bricks are completely useless to us. We can go pick... Well, we should hit up Loam Niffin. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, so what I did was I set my Hearthstone on this character to the Necrolord Stronghold thing, because I was mainly doing Shadowlands content on this character, and I'm going to go back to doing Shadowlands content on this character pretty soon. I'm trying to figure out where the other entrance to... You know what? In any case, let's use our Dalaran Hearthstone, and we'll check if Zurios is up, because the server reset would have just gone through like 40 minutes ago. So there's a chance that we can pick up that War Turtle mount thing as well. And I would highly recommend everyone to check how many curious coins you have, because if you played at all during Legion, or if you've done any Legion content since Legion, there's a very good chance that you do have some of those curious coins on your alts that you just don't remember having. And then you can just hit the vendor and pick up the mount, right? Which is a really cool looking mount, and a mount that I've honestly spent years trying to grind out without much luck. Sorry, give me 1 second. All right. Apologies about that. All right, so what you're gonna want to do is check on any of your characters, ideally your main, if that's like, or whichever character you played the most during Legion, and you'll come over here to Curious Coins, and you'll hit Transfer, and that'll let you see all of the Curious Coins that you have on all of your alts, right? I already consolidated them all onto my main, but then what you'll need to do is come over to Zurius here in Dalaran, in the Breaking Shore. That's the Legion version of Dalaran. And what you will do is his location is at about 4914, and basically every day he sells a different item in this first slot here. There's 2 items that we care about, or that I think most collectors would care about. The first one is, well, this one, the Mode of Light, the toy, right? That costs 50 curious coins. If you've played more Legion content than I have, at some point I probably will start like farming the raids of the dungeons and things for Legion. I haven't really done too much of that so far, but at some point I will, and slowly start gathering up these curious coins. But if you have done that, you need a total of 200 of them to get both of these things unlocked. But the first one is the Mote of Light. It's up on North American Realms. I believe this is region wide. So if you don't have this, that's the one that's up right now. I should probably drop this in chat as well. The other reward is the Arcadian War Turtle. That's this guy right here. This cool looking mount, right? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a unique model, to be honest, but it's a fairly unique looking turtle mount as far as turtle mounts go. You get the old school fire breathing type look on it as well, so that may be something that collectors are interested in, because I know I am. All right, what else did we want to do while we were here in Dalaran? I feel like there was something else that we wanted to do in Dalaran. I cannot for the life of me remember what on earth it was. So we may just move. We may just get back to Dragonflight, to the Dragon Isles, as it were. Oh, another handy change that I'm extremely happy to see is that they also consolidated your progress towards Rat Stallion. And let me explain for those of you who don't know this game as much as I do. There's an achievement that just went away there, called the Rat. Basically, there's this mount here called the Rat Stallion mount, which you get from this achievement called the Underbelly Tycoon. What you need to do in order to get the Underbelly Tycoon is you need to gather 20,000. Knowing how to spell Underbelly helps as well, I've heard. But you actually get 2 achievements with this mount. You also get, you not only get the mount from an achievement, but you get an achievement for getting the mount. And basically you need to farm up 20,000 sightless eyes in Dalaran's Underbelly, which is a long and slow and painful grind. And my main was only at about 6,000 out of 20,000, and I was still continuing to grind. With the pre-patch going live, we are now at, what do you call it? We're now at 13,000 instead, so we only have to grind out like 7,000 more of those sightless eyes before we get our little mount. All right, we're heading to Valdraken, if the portal will show up for us. We're heading back to Valdraken, then we're heading to Lomnif, and we're going to buy the recipes that we still need to pick up from there. Then we may or may, I don't know. Let me know in chat what you guys want to see next. Should we go mountain farming? Should we level characters? We may hop onto Remix and just push those 2 characters all the way to level 70, because with the changes, it's super quick to level characters to 70. I will most likely test out doing a complete 10 to 70 run off stream, just because of how cursed me trying to level in Remix on stream has been. But if it's as quick as I think it should be, then we may do some Remix leveling on stream on Friday. What quest do we have to turn in here? The Great Vault and the Catalyst gift. No, and I did check, by the way. Unfortunately, the Great Vault isn't updated to include a row for open world stuff in the pre-patch. I guess that is only coming with the War Within. All right, let's quickly check our crafting orders, see if anything's up. I don't really know why. It's not like there's going to be a lot of gold in crafting orders, but you never know. Sometimes there is. Like there are occasionally, especially playing off-peak hours like this. It's quarter to 11 in the morning server time for me, and sometimes people are putting up crafting orders for gear that they want at 11 in the morning for some reason. Though to be fair, if I didn't craft, like if I didn't have every single profession covered between all my characters, and I was playing at my regular hours, I would probably be a person who is putting up crafting orders at 11 a.m. All right. Not gonna miss this maze to get into Zaralek Caverns. I'll be honest with y'all. Magtembo. I mean, I suppose we could. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could grind out some renown on this character. I'm wondering if. I do wonder if they've convert, like, to what degree they have made these rep grinds less rewarding. What I mean by that is the worthy ally Lomnifin. Is this account wide now? Or do we get this per character? It doesn't show it as a warband wide quest, so presumably you would get you still get the rewards for this per character. But then I wonder, because my understanding is that that quests and things will only reward the reputation on the first completion of them. So how does that work? Okay, researchers under fire is up. Let's see if we can't hop in there for a quick second. Let's see if anyone's actually doing the event. War supply crate. All right, what do y'all think? Can we loot this or? Oh yeah. Okay, there's already someone there. Although it does look like there is. Oh, let's help our horde buddy out here, shall we? By dying. Yeah, this is why I don't PvP or PvE for that matter much. Because that's usually how PvP goes for me. Is I just get ruffle stumped. Hopefully I can distract this guy long enough for our horde buddy over there to open the chest. I don't even know why, to be honest. I don't know if there's any achievements or anything that it would get me to. Oh, did Alliance already claim it? Oh, we may have missed out on that. Oh, it is what it is. I can't say I'm too surprised that that happened. All right, I am actually going to take a quick little break because it has been a little while since I. It's a past tense of broke. Let me know in chat. Let me know in chat what you think the past tense of break should be, or is. Maybe you actually know the answer. In any case, I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll be right back to get back to all the things that we actually need to be doing. Alright, and we're back. And I'm just gonna move my desk into standing position here, because I've been sitting on my butt all day. Alright, so research is under fire. Did we may have missed the event by just going AFK in the wrong zone, in the wrong area. Is it still up? Is it still up? Is it still up? It doesn't look like it. Let's see if anyone's got a group for it. Hopefully they haven't finished. And I can just hop in, grab my bag, and peace out. Okay, looks like they accepted me to the group, which may mean that the event is still up. Although they may be in war mode. Oh. Screw it. We'll do it some other time. Alright, let's get back to what we were doing, which is picking up the remaining, well, actually no. I don't think there are any recipes because we need barter boulders in order to do that. Alright, let's leave the party. So maybe coming here was pointless. Let's see if there's anything on the vendor that we can buy though. Lumnif and Quartermaster. Oh yeah, the knowledge books. Ooh, and these give 10 knowledge for 300. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy that. Leatherwork knowledge we'll buy. Tailoring knowledge we could buy for just to be completionists, but we're not going to bother with that right now. What we want to unlock, the reason we want to get to 20 renown with the Lumnifin, other than just for completionism's sake, is so that we can just buy these barter boulders off of this vendor and pick up the remaining recipes that we need to grab. Rango and Polly can wait. None of these are super interesting either. I suppose I could buy 150 flight points for 50 rep is just ridiculous. I guess it would be like 75 rep given the 50% buff that we have up. But I'll do anything at this point to avoid having to farm knowledge points for leatherworking given how many we need. Alright, why is... Oh, Profession Shopping List had this great interface where like if you moused over this, it would drop down, or if you shift moused over it or whatever, it would drop down all the different knowledge point sources. And so we could have used that to see where else we need to grab knowledge from. I think for leatherworking, let's see if essentially we're gonna need to do this on every single alt that has professions. I was hoping there would be a handy comment that explained all the sources of Dragonflight leatherworking. Presumably guides, Dragonflight professions. All right, we're gonna find it the old school way. How do they or not, because I guess Wowhead hasn't filled out their guides list properly, or I guess we have to come through here. Sorry, I know this isn't the most interesting thing to be doing on stream. I may do this off stream if this takes any longer. Leveling guide. Okay, so we picked up the knowledge points. Where's the leatherworking knowledge points guide? I swear there was a separate guide for it. Well, we have Ponzo, but we'll pick up those recipes when we head over there. Maybe it's in the recipes guide? Maybe it's in the recipes guide. Doesn't look like it is. This is fun. I'm sure you're all watching live on stream or enjoying this. Let me know in chat if you are. Me browsing through Wowhead. All right, first time recipes, fine, we know about that. We can go turn in limited knowledge points, profession guides. Well, why doesn't we just came from the profession guide where it didn't tell us which reputations give us knowledge points. Unless I missed it. I may have missed it. No, it's telling us where we learn them. Maybe it's in the leveling guide? Does this have the knowledge point? There we go. What are knowledge points? Knowledge point treasure locations. No, we know that already. We've already done all the treasures. I know that for a fact. On this character, at least. Earning knowledge, professional knowledge points. Ah, there we go. Reputation rewards with renown. All right, so for leatherworking, it is Maruk Centaur and Iskar Tuskar. We picked up all of those, I think, right? I don't think anyone else had. I think we did the Maruk Centaur as well. Although I think we unlock more knowledge points when we hit 24 is when we get the next 5 or 10 knowledge points from that. And then we did the Iskar Tuskar as well. For tailoring, it's Dragon Scale Expedition and Valdraken Accord. We don't need any tailoring knowledge points, so let's not waste any more time on this. All right, do we have any other usable items? Nope, I think that's it. Okay, so we picked up Lomniffin, Dream Wardens. Was there anything on the Dream Wardens? We didn't see anything in the profession guide, and I don't think the Dream Wardens give us any knowledge points. Knowledge treasures. Interestingly, they haven't updated this with the knowledge points that you get from, although maybe down like 10.2 section. Repeatable knowledge points. No, these aren't. We're not looking for the repeatable ones. We got the Okay. How about this? How about I figure that out off stream. And then what else did we need to do on this character? Well, we needed to craft bags, which, like I'm saying, is a great source of gold. But I don't know if we'll do that on stream. I do wish they had a portal back to Valdraken from here, although this may be an issue this may be a problem only I have because I've set my Hearthstone in the Shadowlands, which I suppose a lot of people probably haven't done. What's this repeatable quest? Yes, this is what I'm saying. So I as much as I like the new markers, I don't like that this isn't a question mark, right? It's grayed out, which tells me that I have a quest. But why is the question mark gone? I feel like that's such an important part of World of Warcraft's whole like vibe. The familiarity of like knowing an exclamation mark means there's a new quest, and a question mark means that you already have a quest from that person. I'm sure there'll probably be an add-on somewhere that I can get that will change that back for me. And if you know one, as always, let me know in the chat or comments. Oh geez, the bots are out in force on our stream today. Sorry gang, just messing with Stream Manager here, trying to figure out how to. All right, boom. Sorry for the messages there. All right. So, have we done everything we need to do on this character? Ideally, we should. You know what? Let's go ahead and do the warbank requirements. I'm just gonna park this dude here, because we will be doing reputations on a different character on our level 60 is where we'll farm up the Lomniffin rep. I'm just trying to think. I think we may actually. If you're watching live, let me know in chat what you want to see me do next, like what we should do next. But I think most likely what we're gonna do is hop over to that remix character and just bump them up to level 70 real quick, right? All we have to do is open our mailbox, and that's always fun. Though, knowing my luck when it comes to streaming remix leveling, there's a good chance that we still manage to somehow screw that up. Let's tempt fate. What do y'all think? So presumably with the pre-patch, the like graphic quality and stuff upgrades that they've done for the War Within should probably also be live. Though I don't know if that will impact Dragonflight zones as well. It may just be that the demands on ours, like the demands on our graphic card and system and all that, only become a factor when what do you call it? When we get into the War Within. All right, so let's hit show more information here. And according to this add-on, at least, it is telling us that we have more than enough XP from all of our dungeon tokens that we should be able to hit level 70. That said, I don't know entirely if this is updated for the pre-patch. I have no reason to believe that it wouldn't be. But like I said, me trying to do remix content on stream has been heavily cursed in the past. So let's just more than anything, we just want to use up these experience threads because they're going to be pointless to us once we hit level 70. Right? They're going to be basically useless to us. No, I gotta stop using other items in the way. I actually have an add-on designed specifically to help me with this, though it is not working. So yeah, that's how that goes. Do we still have a lot of we still have 70 threads in our mailbox. Okay, so this is gonna take a little while, but we'll loot all of the threads. We'll use up all of the experience threads. And then we'll just open up all the experience as well. And hopefully we don't run out of inventory space on this toon. I think we do also need to hit Shrine and pick up bags for this character, because I don't think I've taken this character to Shrine for bags yet. And in case you have no idea what I'm talking about, basically your remix characters will come with 4 of these Time Runner satchels equipped. You can buy more of them at the vendor in there's a vendor right next to the bank in Shrine. For Horde, of course, that's Shrine of Two Moons, and for Alliance it's something else. I literally created all my Alliance characters yesterday, so I don't know anything about I don't know anything about Alliance characters and anything past. I think the last time I played Alliance was literally back in freaking Wrath, yeah. Wrath Classic. Wrath Classic. I played on Alliance as well. Well, all of Classic. Whenever I play Classic, it's on Alliance. Just to change things up a bit. But yeah, the last time I like mained an Alliance character was literally back in Wrath. So bear with me on not being familiar with all of the Alliance stuff. All right, where is my XP bar? Now those are fine. Party XP tracker, remix XP token calculator. That's all fine. I have like a cooler XP bar. Is it not updated? Did I not? I put it on this character for sure. Party XP tracker. Am I being dumb? Am I missing? Luxthos experience gain. Here we go. It's because I set it to load never because I didn't want to see it on my main. Retrieve items. Oh, I don't think that was actually the right button to hit. I think I'm supposed to. I think I probably should still be opening threads, but I don't think it matters one way or another because according to our add-on, we have more than enough experience tokens in our mailbox to just ding level 70 right away. All right, let's try and make the stream a little bit more interesting. Let's go ahead and quickly loot up the XP tokens and then the XP threads, and then I think we are just gonna manually search for no, not retrieve items. Why do I keep hitting the wrong button? See, that's what I'm saying. Remix leveling for me is cursed. We're looting all items, which... Alright, screw it. I don't think the threads should make... Here we go. Why is it still opening items? Stop. Jeez. Do I need to reload the interface? Yeah, the second I open the mailbox, it starts looting items. All right, let's just pull out very specifically the experience threads here. I don't think I have too many of them in my mailbox in any case, and these are the 1% threads, so they're not going to make any difference. Either I hit level 70 or I don't. According to the add-on, I'm going to overshoot it like crazy anyway. Which, to be fair, I mean, that's in this case that's happening because of the fact that I didn't think to wait with these characters until the pre-patch came out and the XP requirement got nerfed. So that was kind of dumb of me. But I have had other characters where I just misunderstood the assignment and farmed up too much bonus experience, and so they are level 70 with like just thousands of tokens in their bags. Or not thousands, but like tens of tokens in their bags, way more than what they needed to level up. All right, let's start looting experience tokens. I would expect the add-on to have a little button that allows me to just do that in bulk. All right, we're to level 40. Where are the, yeah, these are the juicy ones. All right, now we're cooking. There we go, 45, 46. I'm just gonna click on all the ones that I see and then we'll start searching, because I think that should hopefully be a little bit quicker. $52. Oh yeah, with the amount of green tokens we have, geez. Because the green tokens aren't actually that much worse. I freaked out on stream when I realized that I'd done all of the dungeons for this character on regular instead of on heroic, because I thought that would mean that I would need like twice as many tokens. And then I actually did a little bit of a comparison on one of the characters, and it turns out that there's not that much of a difference between heroic and normal mode dungeons. I mean, that said, of course, I would recommend running them on this may not be calculating correctly. This still may not be calculating correctly, in which case we will have to. Oh, it's not showing us all of our mails. All right, let's go ahead and reload the interface. Though I don't think, I think the only other experience tokens we would have would be tokens that are regular dungeon tokens. I don't think we have any other raid tokens in our mailbox, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, I think the add-on's just glitching here because we're at level 58. It says open mail, yes, open mail, yes. Alright, let's trust the add-on, and if it isn't, we'll just have to run more heroic dungeons. It'll just take us longer, ironically enough, to level up a character in after the pre-patch than it did before. Well, it won't take longer than it did before. It'll still be quicker on the whole. It's just it'll be less efficient, I suppose. There is actually an add-on that allows you to just filter on directly on items. Maybe it's right though, because these bonus experience tokens are giving us, like, I think it's 3 or 4 to a level, which may mean, and each of these mails has like 3 or 4 of them, right? Because we did, like, each dungeon has 3 or 4 bosses, and we're already at level 65. Okay, never mind, I take it back. I don't think the add-on is actually broken. That was just me being dumb. All right. Bonus experience. Ooh, we are coming down to the wire though. So it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight, folks. Stay tuned to see if this scuffed run does actually end up working out. Okay, and I think we are actually I think we are actually short. Despite what the add-on is telling us. We don't have any more bonus experience tokens in our mailbox. So that's not great. We will probably have to run a couple more heroic dungeons. But that's not the worst thing that can happen. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see if turning in these quests. Although we're past reset anyway, so I don't know how much that'll help us. That got us to 68. Oh, we don't have enough quests to turn in to hit level 70. Okay. Yes, that's not great, not optimal. Not the best. Are any of these going to give us bonus experience to cloak? These random ones presumably should still have the possibility to give us experience to cloak. Though I don't know if that will matter all that much. We may just take this character through a raid with the other character that we were leveling with it, because I think that character will need to do a raid or two in order to ding level 70. All right, let's go ahead and open up all of our bronze caches. Somehow, despite opening up all these caches, we're still only at, like, what is it, 22,000 bronze? And if you are watching the stream live, let me know if you can hear this clicking, like if the new microphone is any better or not. How do we only have 23,000 bronze on this character? I guess we haven't turned in I guess the bulk of the bronze that we were expecting to get on this character will come from these quests that we turn in here. And so this should give us 10,000 bronze there. And once we ding level 70 on this character, we will get another 30,000 bronze. And that's about 66,000 bronze is sort of what we expected to get off of leveling each of these characters. All right, we have all of the heroic and mythic appearances. Annoyingly, these are still showing up. I was really hoping they would fix this with the pre-patch, but it doesn't look like they have done. Let's see if it somehow let me learn that again. I thought we already had all of those appearances. At least the game had told me that we had all the appearances every time I tried to use it in the past. But I guess we unlocked some additional appearances that we didn't have, which is really weird that it's on the monk one. Because of the fact that, like, unless they added more appearances to it now, maybe? Yeah, so right-clicking on that as well gave me a bunch more appearances. So maybe the game did know what it was talking about and we didn't have those appearances for some reason. I don't know why we wouldn't. It definitely seems broken. Why? The evoker appearances we're supposed to have. Let's enable all the things. I think we disabled it just for system performance. Oh, I love that the weak aura is now telling us that we don't have enough bonus experience in the mailbox to freaking hit level 70. Would have been handy to know that before we open up all the mail. And I do wonder if I had been more diligent about opening all the threads first, if we would have dinged, because it looks like we got about 30% bonus experience just by opening up all those caches. Because I think we were at about 190, and now we're at 210. So I probably should have opened the caches first if I wanted to be really completionist with that. It does seem odd to me. It does seem like they're kind of adding. They're either adding more appearances or more variants or something like that, because I know I've bought all of these sets before. It's saying you typically required to log out and log in to collect all the items correctly on the game servers. So it seems more like it's just MLP Remix being a buggy mess than me not having those appearances. Okay, so it won't let me use that because it says I already know all the appearances. Fun times, fun times, fun, happy, fun time, fun, happy, fun. All right, we still need the normal raid appearances and the raid finder appearances, and the the raid finder appearances is what I was trying to say there. Okay, let's just buy all 3 of these, and then I think we should have also maxed out all of the normal mode equipment sets. Is that the word I'm trying to look for? Oh yeah, this character's a warrior. All right, so we are adding a whole bunch of appearances that we can actually use on this character itself. Okay, that's a good looking set. We have the mythic version instead, but I actually like. What now? Why does? Jeez, the normal one shows up here, but it doesn't show in the drop down for some reason. Maybe because the normal mode is like linked to Paladin or something. Maybe only Paladins can use the normal mode appearance for this. Yeah, so that's what it is. So I guess warriors can use the mythic or the raid finder, but only Paladins can use the normal mode appearance, which is a logic of its own, I suppose. White Tiger battle gear. What class is this supposed to be for, though? Is this the hunter set? God, this looks awful. No, let's head back to warrior. Or maybe that was a paladin set. I don't know. I don't pretend to know what we're doing here. White Tiger battle gear. Raid finder and heroic are the only appearances we. God, that's an ugly set. Can't believe I spent bronze on it. All right, what else can we spend the rest of our bronze on? According to this, we still need 245,000 bronze to collect everything else. How? Why? Durus, we're at 100% with. Aeonicus, it needs 110,000. That's where the bulk of that is coming from. Arturos. Where is Arturos? Ooh, I wonder if we can transfer bronze. Oh, they haven't made bronze a transferable currency. I was hoping that they had, because I have a lot of characters that just have like a couple, some bronze here, some bronze there. Yeah, see, like the 195, 469, 1522, like all of those aren't enough to like buy an individual thing, but I could definitely combine them and buy a couple more things. Although honestly, with the amount of alts that we have in Remix and the number of alts that we're planning on still leveling, because yeah, despite having 35 level 70s, despite being on track to have 35 level 70s, I still plan on leveling more alts, and I ain't ever gonna stop. All right, so Arturos, is that? Yeah, we only have 22,500 bronze left to spend on this guy. So I think let's just start going through and buying all these things. I love that I realized, I think it was last stream, that that buying remix rewards on stream was not that entertaining, and here I am back doing it again. All right, we've learned all of those. We made some progress on some of this stuff. Yeah, so I don't know what value this has necessarily added to anyone. Because unless you have a character parked by the mailbox at level 36, there's not really too much to be taken away from this. It does seem like leveling is a bit faster, not a bit faster, it is a lot faster in Remix post the pre-patch. Don't think y'all needed me to tell you that, but now you know, and I think we can all feel better about ourselves now that we know that. All right, now what we wanted to do was the warbank. Yeah, let's do the warbank questline. Get set up with our warbank, and take a quick break, and then we'll be right back, and we'll set up the warbank. We'll do the warbank questline, and then we may wrap up the stream then, because we have been streaming for quite a while at this point. And I think I covered most of the main things that I wanted to cover on today's stream. I will be having a lot more content coming out about the pre-patch and stuff like that. So check out my YouTube channel, check out TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, check me out on all the things. But anyways, let me take a quick break and I'll be right back.